And I'm one of the assistant principals here at McArthur High School. I welcome you to McArthur High School's commencement ceremony of class of 2021. Today we'll pay tribute to an outstanding group of young adults. In order to keep today's ceremony one of the honor and distinction, we ask that you please adhere to all stadium guidelines and hold all applause until the last scholar walks across the stage. And now, without further ado, please join me with give a great round of applause for our McArthur High School's graduating class of 2021. Let's go!
At this time, we ask that you all rise for the presentation of colors by McArthur's JROTC Color Guard. And please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of the national anthem. Yeah? Okay.
Mark time. Mark. Far guard. Pull. Left. Face. Reset. Arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
forward, march.
Thank you. You may now be seated.
To honor our graduates with a special presentation and message to the class of 2021, it is a great privilege that I introduce to you Superintendent for Broward Public Schools, Robert Runcie.
You are about to join a very special group. You are about to become a graduate of Broward County Public Schools. Your past school year has been historic. Your schools closed and opened, and you learned wherever Wi-Fi was the strongest. You spent days behind masks through the coronavirus pandemic. You lived through racial and political turmoil that has divided communities, through a severe economic downturn and job losses and an acrimonious presidential election. But the class of 2021 adapted and persevered through all of this and more. You worked hard. You continued to learn and achieve. You succeeded. You will write the next chapter in the history books. Given what I know about you, I believe the chapter will be full of stories of courage, grace, and hope that will fuel a stronger humanity. There's a story I want to share with you that I hope will help you put life's challenges in perspective and inspire you to make the most of the gift of life that you have been given. A teacher passed out a writing exercise to her students. It consisted of only a black dot in the center of a piece of white paper. She asked the students to write a few sentences to describe what they saw. Once everyone was finished, she collected the pages and started reading the writings to the class. They all wrote about the black dot, its size, and its position on the page. Some even got creative and described it as a portal to the universe. Regardless, all the comments were about the black dot. What was interesting is that no one wrote about the white part of the paper, that which is the foundation for the whole. Think about it. If there was not an entire field of white space, that black dot would never even be seen. What's the message here? You have so much to celebrate in life if you see the whole picture. The dark spots are very small when compared to everything we have in our lives, but they are the ones that occupy and pollute our mind. Don't focus on the dark spots, the disappointments, the anxious thoughts, the bad news, the sensational headlines, the social media feeds. Because when you do, you are taking your foundational good for granted. So much so that you forget to notice the greater blessings in your life. Take your eyes off the dot-sized frustrations and focus on the bigger and brighter part of your life. As you graduate, think about what is important to you, what you care about, what you want to prioritize, and where you may be able to make the greatest impact after high school. Find your own path to be successful. Our life is a gift. We will always have reasons to celebrate. Nature renewing itself daily on the planet we call home, the friends and family around us, music and art that we enjoy, rainbows and sunsets, our teachers, and your high school graduation. Enjoy each one of your blessings and each moment that life gives you. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2021 graduates. I am proud of you. You've overcome challenges and you've succeeded in becoming a graduate. I will always remember you. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Superintendent Runcie, for all you do for students, communities, and members of Broward County Public Schools. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the McArthur High School principal, Mr. Alfred Broomfield.
Good afternoon, everyone. It has been my honor and privilege to serve this great community, this amazing school, and all of our scholars here at McArthur High School. This afternoon, I welcome each of our families, friends, and distinguished guests, and I thank you for joining us today as we pay tribute to this amazing, outstanding class of 2021. My name is Alfred Broomfield, and I am the proud principal here at McArthur High School, where it is always a great day to be a Mustang. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few important individuals. I would ask that each of our platform guests please take a brief moment to rise as your name is called to be recognized. To my right, we have Ms. Ann Murray, School Board Member, Broward County Schools, representing District 1. Moving forward, we have Ms. Priscilla Rivera-Bazile, High School Cadre Director of School Performance and Accountability. Next, we have Mr. Dan Gold, Chief Academic Officer, Broward County Public Schools. I would also like to recognize our assistant principals, not in any particular order for stage. Our assistant principal of 9th grade, Dr. Susan Robinson. 10th grade administrator, Arnita Williams. 11th grade administrator, Joanne Ruiz. And senior class, your school assistant principal for the class of 2021, our beloved David Perushad. Next, I would like to recognize our amazing academic scholars. To my left, I have Mr. Stephen Gill, academic scholar. Senior class president, Ms. Talia Rodriguez. McArthur High School's 2021 salutatorian, Caitlin Morales. And this year's 2021 valedictorian, Ms. Indrani Pinto. Here on stage, I also like to acknowledge our Director of Counselors, Ms. Chantel Morheim. Our brace advisor, Ms. Pamela Akins, I'm sorry. McArthur High School's 2021 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Kyla Mercedes. And your senior class counselor for the class of 2021, Ms. Nicole Scoretti. Briefly, I would like to also acknowledge our supportive feeder middle school principals here on stage. In no particular order, we have Mr. Steve Williams, principal of Driftwood Middle School. We have Ms. Lena Palacios, principal of West Hollywood Elementary School. And Ms. Sean Acock, principal of Apollo Middle School. Briefly before I end, I would like to acknowledge and thank Miss Marie Woodson, State Representative, Florida House District 101, for joining us today. And lastly, I would like to acknowledge and recognize and thank our amazing faculty and staff here at McArthur High School for their dedication, their commitment, and their hard work during an unprecedented year. The reason why our scholars are able to see today's reality, the faculty of McArthur High School. At this time, I would like everyone to please join me in observing a moment of silence as we remember those who are sadly not with us today. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a teacher, or a loved one, our reflection during these trying times and our remembrance will allow us to include these individuals as a part of today's celebration. Thank you. Now to my class of 2021, scholars, give yourselves a big round of applause for your hard work. As well as a round of applause for your families, your parents. We thank you all for your support, the sacrifices that you have to ensure that your scholar is here today to see this reality. Class of 2021, I understand that you have been faced with some unprecedented times this year. This pandemic over the last 2 years has shaped and changed our nation in a drastic way. There's no secret that COVID-19 has been the most global event in human history, and that's not an exaggeration. So I empathize with you seniors and what you've had to face today, but through it all, with the help and support of your family, your friends, your teachers, the ones who care for you, your own determination and perseverance, you are here, you have prevailed, and you have reached this milestone. So I'll leave you with a few words of encouragement or a few words of wisdom. And the message is simple. Work hard no matter what. Stay focused on your goals and always strive for excellence, no matter what. As you leave here today, dinner's concluded, celebratory pictures have ended, friends and family members leave you and they go back to their normal lives, and you wake up tomorrow, I want you to remember one thing. Don't let anyone determine your path. Don't let anyone decide what's best for you. Don't let anyone determine what success means to you. Life is not about how many friends and likes that you get on various different social media platforms. Those things do not define you. They do not dictate who you are. They do not dictate your path. You are the only one that stands in the way of you. So now's the time to take control of your life, take control of your destiny, and know your worth. So let me be the first to let you know, it won't be easy, scholars. You will face some challenges, but you must focus on your goals. Stay on the right path. Know your path, know yourself, and understand where you're going. Each of you have accomplished so many things this year and throughout your life, but you have yet to scratch the surface of your full potential. As you begin your next journey in life, I want each of you to make a conscious effort to make smart choices and good decisions. Work hard towards those goals. Yet again, you will be the only one to determine this. You are the only one that can make this happen. Your parents have sacrificed they've given their support, but now you're at a point where you have to take control of your life yourself. There are great opportunities in this world. This is but a mere stepping stone toward those opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail, young people. Know that you will continue to persevere through the tough times, no matter what. Surround yourself with good people and know that you will change the world with the work that you do in the future. Your generation will single-handedly reshape this nation. President Obama said in so many words, the world is in need of stronger leaders, and now more than ever, we will rely on your generation to become those future leaders of this world. You got to keep an open mind. You got to be ready to adapt to change. This year has shown us that old ways won't open new doors. So today, we must continue to push forward. So class of 2021, you are now college and career ready. You have been grounded with your discipline. You are articulate. You have committed yourselves to ethical behaviors and are now in possession of critical thinking skills and problem-solving skills. We celebrate those accomplishments today. Even in the most challenging of times, you have continued to prevail, no matter what. You will change the world in the future. So, I say to you, Mustang scholars, as I close, as you will always remember, you will change everything that you do, but you have to continue to learn and grow. You have to develop your skills to the newest, most advanced knowledge streams to be able to respond adequately to the world's ever-evolving challenges. I love you all, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. So I will continue to remind you as you walk away here and let it ring in your head. Words to remember. A Mustang continues to strive to be the best and never settles for less because anything else is unacceptable. Failure is not an option. With everything you do in your life, scholars, strive for excellence, no exceptions, no excuses. Congratulations, class of 2021. At this time, I'd like to call up to the podium our amazing school board member, Miss Ann Murray, a woman who has wholeheartedly supported everything we do here at McArthur High School and then some. Ms. Murray was elected in November 2008 and re-elected in November 2010, 2014, and 2018. During her tenure as board member, Ann has served as vice chair from November 2010 to November 2011, where she was selected as chair by her colleagues in November 2011. Since Ann took office in 2008, she has worked tirelessly, with many accomplishments seeing fruition to represent our district's 50 public and charter schools, of which 30 of those schools are Title I schools. Ann is very involved in her community, and she serves on the Board of Education Foundation, is a representative to the Greater Florida Consortium of Schools, the Council of Great City Schools, Broward County School Board Legal Services Committee, and a board of Broward County Alternative Legislative Liaison. She is a member of the Broward Democratic Executive Committee, Broward League of Women Voters, Hollywood Democratic Club, and the Hollywood Fire Department CERT. Her historic involvement includes being a board member, representative to the Broward County Juvenile Justice Board, 17th Judicial Court Family Law Advisory Group, Children's Services Board, Broward County Commission on Substance Abuse, and the Broward County Comprehensive School Health Advisory. Please join me in welcoming Broward County School Board member representing District 1, Miss Ann Murray.
Thank you. Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and graduates. Congratulations, McArthur High School Mustangs, class of 2021. Well, you did it. You accomplished one of the major early milestones of your life. High school graduation. This is a major step in the journey of your lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but one also of pride. You all work hard to get here today, and your work did not go wasted. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunities for anyone who works hard enough to earn one. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments you have achieved during this course shall take you as a starting point for further achievements. Your graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting you to wherever you want to go. Whether you venture towards learning a trade or continue your education at a college or university or a technical school, be passionate. Find your passion and live your passion. For those of you who Google everything, you can Google for an exam answer. You can Google who's ever the hottest Instagram model. You can even Google how to start a career. But you can't Google to find what's in your heart. If you do what you are passionate about, it will never feel like learning, or will you never feel like it's just another day at work. You will be fulfilling and a role model for those who will follow behind you. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles, missed exits, potholes, and roadblocks. There will be times when each of you will feel like you cannot possibly go on. But nothing worthwhile is easy, and that includes making the most of your lives. Now, I know you're all thinking, okay, Grandma, finish up and park it. But if you take anything away with you from this ceremony, remember, never give up on yourselves. Keep pushing, because you can achieve any dream you set out to achieve. From this day forward, make each decision with your best interest in mind. Be the best that you can be, so that fill your lives and the lives of those close to you with happiness and pride. You have already taken the first step by making it to this ceremony today. Now it's time to take the next steps in life's journey and to begin to fulfill your future. Again, congratulations, McArthur High School Mustangs, class of 2001, where it's always a great day to be all right.
Wow, thank you, Ms. Murray, for the inspirational message to our graduates. At this time, I'd like to call to the podium our senior class president, Talia Rodriguez.
Wow. Graduates, families, and faculty, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that I welcome you this afternoon. Now I invite you to relax, get cozy in your chair while we take a trip down memory lane. Warning, this speech contains multiple Disney references, so please keep your hands, feet, and ears in your vicinity at all times. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for this opportunity. And secondly, I would like to thank all of you. Without each one of you, this dream would have never come true. So instead of babbling on about a sappy high school experience, I would like to tell a story that resonates with each one of us. Our tale begins. It seems like only yesterday we walked into the courtyard of McArthur High School to embark on a journey that seemed like it would never end. But here we are. I guess the class of 2018 was right when they said how fast senior year would get here. I will say it took a lot for us to get here. Together we have faced not only a global pandemic, quite a few hurricanes, and the ever-changing TikTok trends. Yesterday we looked history right in its face. Our educators said to us, "You will make history someday. You will be the next president, doctor, lawyer, scientist, musician, and even storyteller. You will be the change that the world needs so desperately." Then we did not believe it. I will be honest, I will never anticipate dreaming so big. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, we wandered around the crowded halls of the 900 building with friend groups so large that we would claim our lunch tables. And somehow, these large friend groups got smaller and smaller as the years went by, leaving us with 2 or 3 close friends. Just as our friend groups got smaller, our life experiences changed. If I am going to be honest, sophomore year was pretty much a blur, but I don't know about you guys. Junior year rolled around, and our worries, concerns, and stresses rose all at once. We became preoccupied with standardized testing and college applications, counting down the days until senior year, and in the middle of a worldwide pandemic as well. For most of us, we didn't know that those days before spring break would be our last walk through the hallways, the last time we sat in the courtyard, but those last were nothing compared to the last of this year. We waited impatiently to become the top dogs once again, and although this wasn't the senior year we anticipated, it is a victory alone to stand here in front of all of you today to say, we did it. Many of us faced situations where the odds were stacked against us, losses like no other, incredibly low points that felt like rock bottom, and high highs where we have decided to conquer the world. Every one of you has shown strength like no other. Each one of you is a flower that has bloomed amid adversity. So seniors of McArthur High School, if there's anything I can encourage you with during our last moments together of being seniors, it is this. Here you leave high school and enter into a whole new world of tomorrow. Every adventure requires a first step. But don't just fly, soar. Keep moving forward because there's a whole new world at your feet. Laugh in the face of danger and remember those who have even met when we are far away. And most importantly, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Brad Henry said, "A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite imagination, and instill love of learning." This is what our next speaker has done throughout her entire career. It is with great pleasure and honor that I call to the podium and introduce to you this Teachers of the Year for McArthur High School, Ms. Kayla Mercedes.
Thank you. Buenas tardes. Bonjour. Strength, positivity, the human side, collaboration, being proactive to understand the needs of the students. That's who I am. Yes, we have learned to be strong and to seek out and how to hold on the positives. We have reaffirmed our desire to be in sync with our humanitarian side. But please, look at this way. Crisis will never make you. See, in my case, this pandemic has just been a continuation of who I am. We don't need a pandemic to be human and care for others. Crises don't make heroes. Crises refine and redefine what's already there. It did not need a pandemic to emphasize the needs, because this is how I operate in the classroom. The pandemic did not change me. It simply reemphasized that what I was doing was relevant to the development of the student. From the first day I came to McArthur High School, I was constantly aware of the demographics. In fact, that's what brought me there. I wanted my students to see I was aware of that. I recognized their needs beyond their classroom. I wanted to give them what they could not find on a Spanish or French material. Academically, my kids are on the top level, and they have improved their technology level with Canvas and Nearpods, just to mention a few. But my emphasis for me has always is to go hand in hand with social and emotional learning. But I didn't do anything differently that I normally do. All these factors and elements have always been a part of me. I understood what it was needed, and I would not blow my own trumpet. I would not be standing here if it wasn't for the people I work with, for their collaboration. No one can reach anywhere without somebody else. My students who have never achieved the technical skills they got if it wasn't for Miss Woods from the library. Miss Woods will call me, Miss Mercedes, I have an opening, you want to bring them today? And she arranged it. It was Miss Woods who made that possible. And so I could share so many stories of teachers and supporting staffs, members of the service team, Mr. Bush with the service team that contributed and collaborated to what I had going on in the school outside of the classroom. The crisis will never make you a hero. When life comes at you hard, is to emphasize and refine what's already there, like I said, to strengthen the virtues that you already got. Crisis simply will point out how much we really need each other. We can overcome obstacles and shortcomings. Sometimes we might not have all the tools available right there, but you must go and find them. It takes strength. Do what you need to do. Ask for help, and there are a lot of good people out there. Look for the positive, not the negative. The negative will hold you back. And while you are doing that, be aware that you are not trembling on anybody, and make sure you don't put anybody down to get where you are, because we are all one. McArthur is a great place to work. See, I have a great support system from my family at home and even from overseas, the Dominican Republic. But I am a Teacher of the Year because of the unwavering support I got from administration, from my fellow teachers, including those that I look up to, Mr. Martin, Ms. Meisen, Dr. Otero, and so many teachers, Ms. Palbu, my support staff, other members of the school community, the security, the facility service team, even the cafeteria, and I could go on and on. But yes, of course, the cooperation of you seniors. Thank you for completing your Canvas work even before class, because you were bored, you told me. Thank you. I appreciate your honest and mature feedback. I learned so much from you. You helped me modify my lessons to really meet your needs, really what you wanted. Thank you for your encouraging letters, and you touched my heart. Without the support of everyone in school, I would not be the recipient of Teacher of the Year. So thank you. Gracias, merci à tous. Merci. And at this time, I now present the 2021 class valedictorian. Our valedictorian has a weighted grade point average of 5.3. And will be attending the University of Central Florida. I proudly welcome to the podium Indrani Pinto.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 1 second, sorry. All right, hi. So, though I am honored to be standing here before you all, I am also incredibly nervous. So before we begin, I need you all to make me a quick promise. If I finish my speech and the nerves make me fall on the way back to my seat, act like you never saw anything. Are we good? Everyone agrees? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Now that we got that out of the way, I want to talk to you all about fear and growth. During my sophomore year at McArthur, I overheard someone say that the valedictorian must stay in their room all day and never hang out with friends. Hearing that was like a slap in the face. I mean, they were right, but it still hurt. The thing is, I wasn't like that for the reasons that you may think. It wasn't because I was studying all day, because Lord knows that my study habits could use some major work, but rather it was because I was scared. Scared of getting close to people, scared of being awkward, and scared of people having a perception of me that I couldn't control. As a result, I wasn't allowing myself to enjoy my high school years. I didn't go to football games or get-togethers or anything of that sort. And I ended up missing out on some pretty amazing experiences and opportunities. It wasn't until my junior year that I finally began to change. Better late than never, right? During that year, I met an extrovert who likes to claim that she's an introvert, but we all know that's a lie. From this friend, I learned that it's okay to let go and enjoy your youth. I grew, not only because interacting with this friend forced me to let go of some of my fears, but also because we had shared experiences that will carry me through the rest of my life. A couple of months ago, at one of our senior events, my friend group got a little larger. I met two peers who I had always seen in my classes, but had never really taken the time to get to know. And through these friends, I learned, I'm sorry, there was a bug. Okay. Through these friends, I learned that people are not always what you may think, and that if you open yourself up, you might find some kick-butt friends under those false perceptions. Once again, I grew. I got out of my comfort zone and out of my head, and I was able to have experiences that I thought were only lived on TV and in the books. Had I let my fear completely overwhelm me when meeting all of these people, I would have left high school with a lot of regrets and discontent, and that is certainly not how I want to live my life. I can now say with confidence that I will be going to college a new person, a person whose fear has a little less of a hold on them. So, if you forget my entire speech, I hope that you at least hold on to this. Don't let your fears stop you from growing to your true potential and experiencing the best things in life. And now I'm almost done, just a couple more things. I want to end by addressing 4 different groups. So first, to the faculty and staff at McArthur, thank you for helping us strive for greatness. We are truly blessed to have met you all. To the teachers who had to deal with all of our senioritis, and especially mine when it kicked in early, I'm so sorry, but on the bright side, you will never have to grade our work again. To the class of 2021, my fellow graduates, congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you. and I cannot wait to see what amazing things you'll accomplish. And finally, to everyone in the crowd, remember the promise that you made, because in a couple of seconds, I'm going to walk back to my seat and I might faceplant. Thank you. And before I go, I have the absolute pleasure of introducing this year's salutatorian and student government president. Our salutatorian has a weighted grade point average of 5.08 and will be attending the University of Florida. Please welcome to the stage, Caitlin Morales. Award. This is yours, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Mustangs! So, our high school journey together is coming to a close after 4 long and exhausting but also exhilarating years. We have gone through many experiences, from messing around in class and homecoming dances to the agony of a pandemic that took away our traditional senior year. As we prepare to go our separate ways, there are a few things I'd like to share with you. The first is don't limit yourself. The only thing keeping you from achieving your goals is yourself. Yes, there are many factors and obstacles in life, but it's up to you to decide how you handle them. Be responsive to life, not reactive. Don't let every little thing upset you, control you, or limit your potential. You have one life, so don't make it miserable for yourself. Embrace the smaller things because they will truly make you happy more often. Don't think happiness is the lavish lifestyle posted on Instagram. Happiness is whatever you want it to be for you. Live life your way, even if it deviates from what society deems as normal. I don't know how many of you have seen the Disney original movie Lemonade Mouth, but in the final scene, they're performing the song Breakthrough, and its message is this: I was proving to the world it was wrong. History isn't made by people who follow the status quo. It's made by people who challenge it with new knowledge. As George Washington said, when you do common things in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. I know that each of you is different in one way or another from each other, and that you all have the ability to just be yourselves. So I encourage you to go be different, go be you, grab the spotlight and change the world. But we all know not everything is easy, which leads me to my next point. Failure is fantastic. Life has many ups and many downs. In order to push forward, one must learn from one's failures and use them as building blocks towards one's goals. Don't repress or revel in the negative aspect of things for long. It won't do you any good. Instead, feel everything in the moment, accept it, and move on in a healthy and timely manner. Look for support if you need it, and most importantly, accept any support you're given. I know it's difficult to express and deal with emotions and to accept people's help or the fact that you need help sometimes. But in the end, it's your life being affected. And don't you want to live the best life that you can? I wish for you all to be happy and constantly pushing yourselves to new limits. I hope you all grow as people and that you're a contributing member of a better society that we have the power to create. All of us are leaders, whether it's at home, school, or in the community. Many of us have titles, awards, and championships recognizing our dedication. But all of us are recognized by McArthur High School and our diploma. You've all overcome a pandemic while grappling with your final year in high school. Imagine what else you can achieve. To our administration, faculty, support staff, and district representatives, the amazing students at MCA would not be able to thrive without the support that you have given them throughout the happiest and hardest times of their lives. I'm lucky to have gotten to know many of you personally and to have been supported and encouraged by all of you. It has been an honor being one of the bridges between the students and the school district, and I hope that future MCA students take advantage of the same opportunities. Lastly, I want to thank my family. They've been through a lot, from how they arrived in the U.S. to how they made their lives here. I'm sure many of you also have immigrant families who struggle to make a living here. Through all my family's sacrifices and hardships, they have always supported me and told me I'm not limited nor defined by our struggles. I'm honored to say I'm graduating high school and following my dreams thanks to my family. But I'm very proud to say that I've represented my family at the highest level and that I'm making their wishes come true along with my own. To my grandparents, gracias, abuelos, por todo lo que han sacrificado por dar a mis padres una oportunidad a mejorar sus vidas y la mía. Yo voy a seguir luchando para obtener la vida que ustedes quieren para mí y para regresar todos los favores que puedo para agradecerles por sus sacrificios. Mom, Dad, I want you to know that I am forever grateful for all you have done and that I love you guys. I will continue to make you proud of me as I pursue my degrees and eventual career. Mustangs, it has truly been an honor serving as your SGA president. As always, if you guys need help in anything, McArthur District or life related, just reach out to me. I'm available to you as we all make the world our stage. Now, I know we've all been waiting for this day since August 21st of 2017. So let's go get our diplomas because we are done.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. He raised me up to more than I can be.
Wow, Esther, what a beautiful voice. At this time, I will ask Ms. Ann Murray, school board member of Broward County Schools, to join me at the podium. As principal of McArthur High School, and through careful review of all requirements for graduation set forth by the school board of Broward County and the state of Florida, at this time, Ms. Ann Murray, I certify and present to you the McArthur High School class of 2021 with a total of 478 candidates for certification of graduation.
On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify that the students seated before me have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the School Board of Broward County in the state of Florida. I now confirm that you are official graduates for the school year 2001. Congratulations.
It's the best line of the day. McArthur staff, prepare for roll call.
Ronnie Pinto. Caitlin Morales. Stephen Gill. Talia Rodriguez. Samaya Small. Giovanni Perez Colon. Samuel Dorville. Alyssa Corey. Angel Gomez. Jordan Ferguson. Tayon Herring. Sulianne Mera. Elianette Gonzalez Martinez. Tegan Hall. Megan Chergwin. Osiris Burry. Nora Diamante. Kathleen Grisham. Crystal Facey. Ray Fernandez. Kevin Puig. Diane Oropesa Salgado. Carolina Carasana. Camila Velos. Jasmari Fontanez. Andrea Aburto. Ocean Acosta. Jalen Adames. Brianna Aldegrira. Mackenzie Alfonso. Cheyenne Ali. Shakita Allen. Samantha Almonte. Jimmy Alvarado. Alejandro Alvarez. Graciela Alvarez. Marquel Amertil. Ajani Anderson. Bernaya Angran. Jeremy Anderson. Royce Anderson. Eduardo Aranga Beltran. Colby Arnold. David Arante Lopez. Jermaine Arthur. Miladies Aspilaga. Ryan Augustin. Kayla Aziz. Antonio Bacaray. Adonis Baez de Jesus. Javen Bailey. Bianca Barajas. Tatiana Barajas. Gerard Barber. Kenyon Barfield. Lawrence Basso. Stacy Bazil. Maria Andrea Bedoyo Salazar. Braden Belknap. Victor Beltran Rondon. Lamar Bennett. Marquise Bennett. Yanel Burquette. Claudiana Berthold. Jemiah Black. Charisse Blanc. Lorenzo Bogle. Edwin Bonanet. Darwin Borges. Steffi Bourgeon. Brianna Brandon. Jaden Bravo. Chanel Brennan. Christiana Brown. Keldrick Brown. Nina Brown. Sierra Brown. Natasha Burton. Julius Bustamante. Rachel Caballero. Richard Caballero. Eileen Caceres. Michelle Callejas. Hosanna Camacho. Caleb Campbell. Nathan Campbell. Vincent Campos. Noela Caraballo. Eileen Cardenas Lopez. Ivan Carrero Leonard. Zachary Courage. Faith Carter. Gabriel Castañeda. Quancy Bouquet. Gabriel Castillo, Jaylene Castillo, Yanis Caldero, Dylan Sedeno, Edwin Centino Moncada, Shalon Chai, Trayvon Charles, Sky Chen, Kyla Chania, Locke Chu, Sebastian Chuchuka, Burnsley Seville, Kenya Clark, Marlon Clemente Ramirez, Kyle Colon, Jasmine Conde, Janice Cruz, Alize Quascud, Ariana Cuellar, Haley Cuevas, Victoria Daniels, Carlos Davallos, Jandrew Davenport, Emily David, Jonathan Davis, Justin Davis, Brian De Jesus, Angelique De La Cruz, Genesis De Leon, Justin Debbie Dean, Daniel Della Victoria, Dalen Del Ponte, Rebecca Demetrius, Yovella Diego, Anais DeLone, Melanie DeLone, Antonia Dixon, Imanol Dominguez, Celinja Ducina, Diana Duncan, Abiela Dupreme, Juan Duran, Abigail Duveris, Natalie Ang Hidalgo, Catherine Entebbe, Tyrus Espinal, Soraya Eugene, Jasmine Fernandez, Rimza Fiaz, Peter Figueroa, Randy Fitzpatrick, Philip Ford, Laura Francois, Abigail Frazil, Jaleese Frere Gray, Hannah Frohoff, Cameron Gabriel, Allison Galvez, Carlos Galvez, Elijah Galvez, Kenneth Garcia Santos, Jason Garcia, Maria Garzon, Shania Gayot, Celine George, Hadassah George, Jahan Gillot, Isaiah Gissendanner, Brooklyn Glover, Jessica Gonzalez Enriquez, Beatrice Gonzalez, Bradley Gonzalez, Heidi Gonzalez, Justin Gonzalez, Luis Gonzalez, Milagros Gonzalez, Vanessa Gonzalez, Frank Gonzalez Cabrera, Ebony Oliva Gordon, Tazara Gordon, Kylie Gordon, Christopher Goldborn, Ruth Granville, Denia Griffin, Abdiel Guerrero, Leah Guillaume, Estrella Gutierrez, Andre Guzman, Blake Haynes, Jada Harrell, Gloria Hayes, Akina Herard, Latanya Hall, Alexandria Hernandez, Franklin Hernandez, Raymond Hannon, Isel Hernandez, Celine Hernandez, Haley Herrera, Stephanie Herrera, David Hidalgo, Viet Huang, Sierra Hodge, Kimberly Holton, Amani Hood, Ariana Howard, Alexandra Oyata Jaramillo, Kiera Hippolyte, Davensky Isma, James Jackson, Janiyah Jackson, John Jackson, Jesse Jacques, Isaiah James, Isabella Javaniena, Anthony Javier, Orshad Jean-Louis, Handy Jean-Baptiste, Jose Jimenez, Trish Jocelyn, Destiny John, Erica Johnson, Jalen Johnson, Jarice Johnson, Joshua Johnson, Marcel Johnson. All right, baby. Neshla Johnville, Ashton Joseph, Edwin Joseph, Amani Joseph, Jaheim Joseph, Natalia Joseph, Joteza Kabir, Hoteza Kabir, sorry, Jesse Keita, Audrey Kelly, Alexander Knapp, Kevin Knowles, Paris Knowles, Godlin Labassiere, Jamara Larios, DeAndre Lemaire, Antonio Leondal, Abigail Lewis, Diego Lewis, Alexia Lima, Kier Lindsay, Delani Lugo, Andre May, Kevin Magranat, Tiana Malcolm, Austin Manning, Samuel Lumpkin, Jennifer Maradiaga, Jaisel Martinez Feliz, Chelsea Marquez,
Derek Marrero, Janiyah Mars, David Martin, Kelly Martin, Elisa Martinez, Josiah Martinez, Christian Martinez, Maria Martinez, Miguel Martinez, Joseph Maschetti, Joshua Mathis, Cameron McCall, Taimani McCall, Aaliyah Meadows, Joshua Medina, Gabriela Mejia, Angela Mendible Salas, Armando Mendoza, Violeta Mendoza, Nathan Menger, Ted Milford, Oshia Miller, Rashard Miller, Andy Million, Andrew Moyes, Anthony Moyes, Terrence Mompoint, Jeremy Monesant, Maria Montenegro, Renata Montero, Davian Moore, Jasmine Morales, Emmanuel Morera, Imani Moreland, DeAndre Moreno, Ava Moro, Miranda Moroz, Khalil Murphy, Kamal Murphy, Sarah Nana, Brianna Nagy, Charlotte Nanochio, Sinovia Noreen, Tatiana Negron, Nayeli Navares Veas, John Gwen, Kimberly Noah, Javier Nunez Chirinos, Leilani O'Neill Rodriguez, Anaya Oliver, Edwidge Olivier, Heidi Olivo, Esther Ormsby, Diego Ortiz Cabrera, Sofia Ortiz Gallo, Emily Ortiz, Antoine Osborne Francis, Jose Ovalles, Juan Palau, Zoe Palmer, Cassandra Parisi, Andrea Parra, Jelisa Patricio, Cristo Paulus, Sean Pearson, Nagielis Peña Alicia, Prince Peña Toribio, Wendely Perez Cabrera, Inaja Perez, Chauncey Baquet, Maria Perez, Jonathan Prasad, Octavia Phillips, Lydia Pierce, Robinson Pila Garcia, Mladen Pilat, Anthony Ponce, Shaylee Portieles, Rashad Powell, Hector Prieto Gonzalez, Hannah Prieto, Ivana Prieto, Termaine Pugh, Amanda Quinones, Ricardo Quinteros, Angel Ramirez, Dylan Ramnarin, Christian Ramos, Elaine Ramos, Damian Ramsey, Aisha Reed, Tihara Reed, Andrew Reyes, Roslyn Reyes, Brian Richards, Andrew Ricketts, Melanie Rigo, Samantha Rhyme, Juan Carlos Rincon Basal, Jamie Rivera, Damian Rivero Hernandez, Dante Robinson, Sanjay Robinson, Elisa Rodriguez, Howard Rodriguez, Caitlin Rodriguez, Laisha Rodriguez, Rydelis Rodriguez, Angie Rodriguez, Jahaziel Rodriguez, Fadia Romas, Jessica Rosado, Kiomaris Rosado, Iris Rosales, Sincere Russell, Ashley Sabian, Skyla Saint-Surin, Renzo Salazar, Cecia Salvador, MD Sammy, Alexis Sanabria, Elsie Sanchez Castaneda, Gladys Sanchez Castaneda, Heriberto Santana Ortiz, Daniel Santana, Kelsey Santana, Adriana Sao, Umi Sato, Wesley Sanz, Savannah Shalin, Jonathan Segura, Giselle Serrano, Rajwana Shahid, Sean Shannon, Matthew Schrader, Carolyn Silva, Victor Silverman, Alan Singletary, Kayla Slavins, Cameron Smith, Grace Smith, Tiana Smith, Christian Salas Herbas, Rafael Soltis, Brian Sosa Rodriguez, Valdi St. Louis, Jordan States, Zaria Sterling, Nigel Stewart, Destiny Suarez, Priscilla Sutherland, Delani Swanson, Sadaya Saeed, Rashad Sylvester, Nicole Tafer, Allison Tercero, Tasib Thamid, Rebecca Thoms, Tyler Thomas Mitchell, Tyra Thompson, Videsh Tilak, which is Alexis Donis Cruz, Yasmin Tajani, Paula Trejansky, Danisha Trinidad, Leo Tunan Dominguez, Louis Valles, Italia Beach, Lester Velasquez, Matthew Velez, Mario Victoria, Noelia Victoria, Rigo Vilma, Sheldon Vilsaint, Deange West, Jessany White, Samia White Grooms, DeMar Williams, Nisha Williams, Zaria Yapur, Genesis Saldivar, Maria Gonzalez, John Guiyang, Chastity Okendo, Iman Asif, Aliyah Madian, Mauricio Garcia, Armando Escobar, Mauricio Garcia, Armando Escobar,
At this time, we ask that all guests please be seated and all graduates rise. It is tradition for all graduates to move their tassels from the right side of their cap to the left as a symbol of their graduation. Class of 2021, please join me in moving your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. This signifies the transition of one ending to a new beginning. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you to everyone for being a part of this amazing ceremony. This now concludes our graduation ceremony. Please remain seated as our graduates exit.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Woo!